Hi everyone. So it's been a little while since I've done a video with EFT tapping, so I thought I would just do one today. So I use EFT or tapping with clients in a variety of ways. So it can be a very helpful tool to diffuse the urge to binge. Whenever a client is feeling kind of that overwhelming kind of build-up and urge coming on, that using the tapping technique can be very helpful in just diffusing kind of the physical sensation that they're experiencing in the body. It can also be really helpful just as a day-to-day, quick and easy, really technique to keep your nervous system regulated, to keep yourself as calm as possible throughout the day and every day. We know emotions such as stress and overwhelm can very commonly actually contribute and drive kind of the desire to binge, just to kind of numb out and just to soothe. So using something like tapping just for a few minutes every day can help keep your nervous system calm, regulated, and perhaps even just reduce the urge or the desire to binge also. So I'm going to take you through the technique very quickly and just give you a really simple little script that you can use to try out with tapping. I'll put a little link below in the comment section with a little basic script that you can use also if you've not tried tapping before and you just want to get started. It's really simple and really easy. But I'll show you the tapping points first of all. So the first tapping point is just on the side of the hand. This is known as the karate chop. And just take like two or three of your fingers and just gently start tapping on the side. And we begin with something known as a setup statement. And this is basically where we are just stating and identifying what the problem is or what the issue is that we want to work on. So for this video today, we're going to be working on the emotions of stress and overwhelm. Once we've stated what the issue is, we then begin to move around the tapping points. Just beginning at the eyebrow, just the beginning of the eyebrow, and you're just gently tapping. When you're tapping on these acupressure points, you're helping to reduce cortisol, reduce stress in your body, and helping to diffuse whatever physical sensations, what emotions you might be holding on to. Next point is under the eye. And as we're moving around these points, whenever I come to the demo, you'll be expressing out loud whatever it is that's bothering you, whatever it is that's stressing you, under the nose. And as you begin to express these emotions, express what you're feeling, you just keep tapping until you feel that it's eased. You might want to, before you start tapping, just think on a score of kind of 1 to 10, how stressed, anxious, overwhelmed am I feeling? And then just start to notice, once you've done 1 or 2 rounds of tapping, how you then feel afterwards. Next point's the collarbone. There's no specific number of taps that you have to do, just as many as you feel. Just kind of go instinctively with what feels right for you. The next one's a weird one. It's underneath your armpit, just sort of where your bra line would be. And then finally to the top of the head. So those are the tapping points. And I'm just going to demo for you now what tapping might look like for you. And if you want to just tap along with me. So just beginning on the side of the hand and just repeat these phrases that I say. So even though I feel really stressed and overwhelmed right now, I deeply and completely accept who I am and how I feel. Even though I feel stressed and overwhelmed, I deeply and completely accept who I am and how I feel. And then final time, even though I feel really stressed and overwhelmed right now, I deeply and completely accept who I am and how I feel. Now just move to the beginning of the eyebrow. I'm so stressed and overwhelmed. Outer eye. I've got so much going on. Under the eye. I'm just being bombarded with stuff to do. Under the nose. It's really stressing me out. Down to the chin. I've got so much going on right now. Down to the collarbone. I have too much to do and not enough time. Under the armpit. I can't see what to do next. Top of the head. I've got so much going on in my life. So that's one round of tapping. What I encourage you to do now is just take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And just check in with how you're feeling now. What was your anxiety level, your feelings of overwhelm before you started tapping? What are they now? You may well still be quite high, sitting at a 6 or a 7. So what I'd recommend you do is you might want to go ahead and do another round of tapping now. Usually within about 2, perhaps even 3 sessions, you should find that those emotions, those physical sensations that you're feeling should come down. And ideally we want to get them to a really low number, like a 2 or a 3. I'd invite you on the next round, if you're going to continue and do another round of tapping, really connect in with your own feelings of stress, your own feelings of overwhelm, and what is it that's going on in your own head right now, and just begin to express those out loud, just while you're making your way around these tapping points. What is it that you're thinking or feeling? No matter what it is or how irrational it may seem, just express those feelings now. When you move down to this collarbone tapping point, this is a really good point to again just take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Right through your mouth. This one is my favorite tapping point. I find this so comforting. It really kind of encourages you just to slow down your breath at this point. And just keep expressing whatever it is that you need to express. Okay, and now you've done 2 rounds of tapping. You can just check in, see how you feel. Has anything shifted? Have those feelings eased? If you're still feeling a little stressed, still feeling a little overwhelmed, I invite you to go ahead and just do another round of tapping. So for the final round of tapping, what I would encourage you to do is to think about what positives you would want to be hearing then. So we've worked through the negatives and those have kind of eased off and they're at a low level. So we want to finish off with positive statements and affirming statements. So that could be things like, I am feeling calm and in control. I've got this. I can cope with any situation. I'm feeling really grounded now. I can get through my day with ease. Feeling really calm now. Things are so much clearer when I'm feeling relaxed and calm. I can get through my day with ease. And again, nice big breath. So that is a really quick little demo of what tapping for stress and overwhelm can look like. I appreciate that it can seem it's a little bit woo-woo and it's a little bit different if you've not tried it before, but I promise you, if you struggle with stress and anxiety, if you find that you're tense a lot of the time, that is a good sign that your nervous system is really dysregulated, and something like tapping can be so helpful at just bringing some calmness into your life. It's free, it is easy, anybody can do it. So I'd encourage you to give it a go. All right, have fun.